It's a story of courage, love, and a little boy who stepped up in a big way to help save his father's life. In July, Nick Mondek, an anesthesiologist and dad of two, was running out of options. His blood cancer had returned.
Dr. Mondek has acute myeloid leukemia, and he previously received chemotherapy and a stem cell transplant from his brother. Unfortunately, his disease came back more than 2.5 years after his first transplant. And so we had a new problem on our hands. How can we get him back in remission and cure his disease a second time around?
Dr. Paquette of Cedars-Sinai Cancer believed this time a young donor would offer the best chance. And that person turned out to be closer than anyone imagined. Dr. Mondek's son, Stephen, who was 9 years old at the time.
I asked him at that dinner table over there, I said, hey, buddy, Dad's sick, and they need someone to give me stem cells, and they want to know if you want to get tested. And he said, when do we go?
I felt good that I would be helping him.
Were you nervous at all?
A little.
I told him how he'd have to get blood work, chest x-ray, EKG. He'd be getting shots every day for about 4 days. They'd probably make him tired. They might give him a little bit of a headache. And then on the collection day itself, he'd be sitting, in a bed for about 5 or 6 hours while they extracted the stem cells out. And I wanted to make sure he was clear if there was any concerns, if he was scared about it. I made it seem, just wanted to answer any questions that he might have.
Doctors say it's rare for someone so young to donate, but Stephen was the perfect half match.
This is a high-risk procedure for anybody, especially for a 10-year-old whose vein size is smaller than an adult. This was definitely a rare circumstance and my first one.
Under general anesthesia, Stephen spent 6 hours donating stem cells. The procedure went smoothly, and he was home in 1 day.
I wouldn't say there was any fear. It was more just like a sense of pride that my son was just so willing to help out.
Days later, Nick received his son's stem cells, and with them, a brand new immune system.
Most of the time it's a cure. Most of the time a transplant is a cure. That's why we love transplants.
On August 16th, Nick was discharged, just in time to watch Stephen play baseball. Doctors say it could take a year or more to know if Stephen's stem cells fully beat the leukemia, but hope is strong.
It's nice to not be in a hospital bed after spending probably close to almost 2.5, 3 months of this year hospitalized. So it's just great to be outside and just watching my kids and just enjoying every day.